Hello and welcome to the final part in the LENGA series. We're very excited. We've enjoyed bringing this to you. This is our first one. It's very off the cuff. It's very informal. We have literally just had notes. As I'm sure if you're here, you've watched it happen. So you know what's happening. I don't need to tell you what's happening. But this is the final one. We're talking about the CBD improvement plan at the moment. And we want to talk very briefly about what's happening in the town, specifically the town centre. So the town square, should I say. So they want to put in a town square, which is a very European idea. And what they want it to be, we've actually got a photo there, which we're going to flash up for you, a couple of renderings, just very quick illustrations. They want it to be like an outdoor umbrellas, cafe on the street, with still cars going by sort of vibe. Something central to unite the town, connect the nodes, and give the town purpose, which I think is a fantastic idea. As what my grandfather would call me, I'm a bit of a poser, so I like the idea of sitting there and having a coffee on the main drag. I think there's something really desirable about that. I don't think I'm a poser, I just think I'm someone who enjoys nice spaces.
Good coffee, good spaces,
yeah,
good environment.
So it's going to be really good for the community, I think. There's going to be, I think that's going to be really exciting, and I think it will work. I think it will unite the nodes like they want it to. It's going to have, the boardwalk's going to go from all the way down at the Aldi. Is that Maya Street that the town square's on? Can you have a look? I believe it's on Maya Street. They're going to have the boardwalk going all the way from the Aldi right down to Maya Street.
I'm trying to see. Do you want to have a look?
I'll show you. Bear with us. No, that's not the town square. This is the town square here. Oh, this is frustrating, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to see. They didn't actually have the...
Oh, look, you know what? I'm 90% sure it's Maya Street. They want the town on Maya Street, the town square on Maya Street, and they want the boardwalk to go the whole way around. And then they want, nearby the town centre, sort of southwest of the town square. I keep saying town centre, it's a town square. They want to have a park which unites all three demographics, kids, teenagers and adults, all in the one spot, which I think is a fantastic idea because people will actually use the park. That's the problem that they're finding at the moment.
You can't send your kids to the park over there and then you want to go over, get a coffee, you know, there's no...
It's a shit show, yeah.
So
it doesn't get used. Or if it does get used, someone's compromising and they don't use it for a long time. So I think it's a fantastic idea, really, to be honest with you. And I'm very excited to see how it goes. I think the CBD improvement plan is very exciting. We can't wait to go down there and have a beer or a coffee or a glass of wine in the town square. And just enjoy, because it's a beautiful coastal town, geographically speaking, and I think that the framework is there. So the bones are there, and now the framework is here to make it really live up to its potential. We were actually talking with a surveyor the other day who described Lakes Entrance as being kind of the forgotten child when compared with Paynesville and Bairnsdale. And this framework will sort of help it come out of its shell a little bit more. So I know we're really excited. I know lots of other people are really excited, both developers and prospective purchasers as well of these blocks of land. People like Lakes Entrance. And I think I'd be interested in hearing what locals thinking. I mean, they designed it, so one would assume that they're excited.
And that's the main thing, you know, the locals, the residents, you guys live there. Yep. You guys have the priority say, and of course you want to make sure that you're enjoying it and you're across it. When does this going to be all completed? Is there an ETA?
I can't remember, to be honest. They have just said long term. It was a bit vague in the documentation.
Yeah.
I know that they've already been working on it since 2016. We're now in 2021. As we film this today, it's basically the start of February. It's the end of January 2021, and they started doing some of those short-term projects. we know that the state government have thrown a bit of funding at it now, more than what was planned when they wrote the plan, when they wrote the framework. We were talking with a surveyor the other day who was saying that they're really keen to fund it and they're throwing money at it, especially with what happened because of COVID-19 and the regional shift of people, especially if people start being able to work from home. The theory at the moment is that because you're allowed to work at home now, people are moving out of the cities, they're moving out of the suburbs, and they're going for these regional towns because you can buy a block of land. We've got a block of land priced up in there at the moment to be developed over the next couple of years, so it's not for sale at the moment. But it's like $135,000 for like 800 square metres.
We're about to be intruded by
We are going to be chased by a dog, as you predicted. And that is just such good value for money. If you want an 885 square metres in Officer, what are you, 600k, 500k? I wouldn't even know, but it'd be expensive for the land alone, not with the...
Well, with the growth that we've seen in out like those areas, those southeast areas, even out in the west, in the north, everyone's pushing out because you don't have to work from the CBD, and a lot of businesses you'll be able to work from home, and that's why. And it is a great thing for regional towns, especially regional businesses. Like your cafes, your hospitality, even your boutique stores. It'll definitely see a lot of improvement, and this for Lakes Entrance will harness and just that'll grow it. Because you're right, it's in the shadow of Paynesville and especially Bairnsdale. So,
but I think it's prettier.
It's a lot prettier.
I think of the three, it's better. It's just these nodes, which they're attacking right now.
So, which is good. And they've got the money behind them.
It's the clever play, isn't it? And so we have a site listed there. So of course we're going to be biased towards.
We of course have a vested interest.
But speaking impartially, I think it's the clever play. It's a bit like posting on Facebook in 2006 when no one was on Facebook. It's underpriced real estate right now, I think it's really cool.
It's really cool, and it'll be good to see once they finish it. What it looks like. We'll be down there. We'll probably bump into your local real estate agents, Andy and Josh. We're just staring.
You're a snag. You're a snag.
We will definitely be down there when we can.
Absolutely.
Making the most of that. So.
Well, and on that note, thank you so much for getting through all. I reckon we had 24 parts in the end. I actually can't remember.
We just called it the final part because we lost track.
We lost track. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. We are going to do more of these series as we go. We're going to do them on all the growth areas. We'd love for you to stay in touch with us if you have any questions, if you want to.
And we would love feedback. Our
absolutely.
main thing is we're doing this for the people. We're not doing this. We're learning areas so that we can be better educators, and so that we understand. We're running a business that we want to simplify everything in that real estate market, and we want to be teachers of it. We want to be the best students, learn as much as we can, dive into it, and then help convey it to you. And and whether you're a landowner, whether you're just an observer, whether you're a developer, investor, we're just trying to simplify. So if there's any information that we are lacking on, or you want to see more of, please just like literally comment in and just say, hey, you're doing this. It's whatever it may be. We're all ears because we just want to learn.
Absolutely.
As much as we can, and we're trying to give. This is not a promotional sort of thing. This is literally us trying to understand. We understood an area. We've done a heap of research.
It's not promotional though. We've called it Explained by Gravitas.
Yeah, but we've explained. But of course, you have to say who's explaining it. We could go, hey, I'm blank face person. You know what I mean.
Anyway, thank you so much for watching. And if you're listening on the podcast as well, for your information, we are distributing this as a podcast as well. So if you listen, you can listen. If you watch, you can watch. And we are going to write some articles as well. So if you learn by reading, you can read too.
So we're trying to everyone who in every form.
Correct, absolutely.
We just thought this was the best form to start it, and we'll try and do it as best we can. So
cool.
Let us know.
Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe because we're going to be bringing you heaps more goodness. See ya.